Tuscany is one of our favorite regions of Italy. It's an impossibly beautiful region of rolling hills, vineyard-strewn valleys, and towns that feel frozen in time. Located in the heart of the region is the beautiful city of Florence, and we visited there many times. Our last visit was a short visit by cruise ship. This was the view from our balcony as we cruised into the harbor on an early Monday morning. Florence is world famous for Italian leather. It's considered one of the best places in Italy, and all around the world for that matter, to buy finely crafted leather goods. So our first stop before we got to the city center was at a leather factory. The on-site store sold bags, belts, wallets, shoes, gloves, and many other beautifully handcrafted leather goods. Once we reached the city, we stopped to admire gorgeous views of the Arno River and the Ponte Vecchio Bridge. Built in 1345, it's the oldest surviving bridge in Florence.
Ponte Vecchio Bridge. It means old bridge here in Florence.
The bridge spans the river and is lined by shops that sell gold and fine jewelry. Today, we're in the ancient city of Florence, Italy. Robert and I have actually visited this region several times, but never the city center. We've gone out to the Ligurian coast to see the villages of the Cinque Terre. We've gone out to Tuscany to taste wine, but today we're exploring the city itself.
We're having an amazing experience. This city is just really amazing. There's so much to see and discover, and we're just taking it street by street, alleyway by alleyway, and all of this historic architecture, guys, is just amazing.
We're beginning our tour right here at the Church of Santa Croce. As you can see, there are lots and lots of tourists in this piazza today.
We've encountered lots of tourists everywhere that we've gone here today as we've explored this city. And I think we were informed that it was following their Labor Day. So there was like a 3-day weekend, so a lot of people from the countryside are in the city today. But it's a beautiful city, ancient, lot of just beautiful architecture, old world charm, great place to eat. We just had an amazing lunch right over here at this little spot that was really good. The pizza and of course the Chianti, guys. So we ain't gonna come here and waste an opportunity to try the good Chianti. But look at the architecture, the age of the buildings. It's just so beautiful and just so much to see and take in. Really too much to do in one visit.
We've studied the history of this city for so very long, learning about the Medicis, who were the original bankers, and there was even an original Medici Pope. But to be here where they actually lived and did their business is quite an experience.
Yeah, and you notice all these shops, and every one has something a little bit different. And I must admit, the service was excellent when you consider how many people are here today. Because when we sat down to have lunch, I was wondering if we actually could get a table. And right away, we had about a 2-minute wait, and we had a table. Food was excellent. The pizza was really good. Did you like the pizza, Adrian?
That pizza was good. Fresh, light, and very tasty.
But as you can see, guys, there's groups from all over the world. It ain't just Americans. There's people from China, Japan. This is a popular tourist destination.
And here's a pro shopping tip if you like leather. This Florence region is known for amazing leathers. We were at a leather factory before we came into the city, and we were tempted to make quite a few purchases.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna tell you, the leather is over the top, really. When you walk into the leather factory, you can smell the authenticity of the leather.
Yes.
And I mean, it's just not just black and brown. They got orange and yellows and various colors. It's just amazing. The workmanship.
Top notch.
And so if you're shopping for leather, Florence is definitely a spot. And they also have some really good deals on gold, we've been told. So we're going to go in one of those shops and see if it's really up to par. So Adrian, what do you think about the Ponte Vecchio Bridge?
I'd seen pictures of it. I didn't realize that that building was really as large as it is. You know, it started off as really a butcher shop.
Yes.
And they used to slaughter the animals and throw the entrails into the river. It wasn't too attractive. When they decided to change it, now it's filled with gold shops. So that's where we got to go and check out the gold.
And as you can see in the distance there, guys, that cathedral. And I can't call the name of it now, but it's a popular site here in Florence also. And you go down these various alleyways and neighborhoods, and they just open up to these beautiful piazzas, you know, and the people out here having a great time.
You've heard the term, Rome wasn't built in a day. Apparently neither was Florence, and you can't see it all in a day. There are so many cathedrals, so many museums, so many things to see. What we know for sure is we've got to go back and spend more time here.
Yeah, so we could continue to return to Florence year after year if we chose to do so, and we still wouldn't see it all, because not only is it the city center, it's the outlying areas, you know, because this is near the Tuscany region.
Yes.
And you have great wineries and, you know, agriturismos and all kind of wonderful things. And the shopping is good too, guys. I mean, a lot of locals are here. This is just not a tourist attraction or a tourist area. A lot of the locals are living around here and shopping here. So the prices are just not just out of pocket. You know, you can get what you need at a decent price.
And you have a variety of goods. Of course, as you can see by the shops along the way, there are the less expensive, quick things you can shop for. But if you go into the shops, you can find some really fine things. Now, like in some other cities, it's not necessarily overly negotiable. The price is the price, particularly if you're buying a fine piece of leather or a handmade purse or wallet, but it's well worth it.
So guys, we're having a great time here in Florence. Wanted to share some of it with you guys. I mean, the city's bustling today. There are just hordes of people pretty much everywhere. And here is another reminder that I've often shared with people that we're in contact with. If you plan to visit some of these museums and other famous tourist attractions,
like the Uffizi Gallery or any of the others,
please get your ticket before you get here. We passed some lines today, guys, going into some of these popular sites. Honestly, there was 300 or 400 people in those lines. Those lines was probably a 2 or 3 hour wait. So get your tickets ahead of time, save yourself some stress. So that is it. We are thinking about you guys, but we're gonna have to let you guys go because we're gonna enjoy some more of this wonderful city.
When you're visiting a new city, it's a great thing to book tours and excursions and entrance tickets to museums and explore the city fully. There's something to be said for just sitting in one place, in a cafe, or in a piazza, or in a square, and people watching, letting the city go by you. No visit to Florence will be complete without taking time to enjoy a pizza or two, and a good bottle of wine, or maybe two. And you've got to have some gelato. And after all that eating and drinking, sometimes you just got to sit down like this guy and take a rest. So if you want to visit a city that's absolutely layered in art, history, and charm, we highly recommend Florence, Italy. Thank you so much for visiting our YouTube channel.
If you like what you saw, please subscribe and hit that like button.